When you watch KylianMbappé play, the first thing you notice is the explosion. It's a sudden, breathtaking burst of speed that leaves defenders looking like they're stuck in mud. He has built a global reputation, not just for his incredible goal-scoring record, but for being one of the fastest footballers the world has ever seen. It's a quality that defines his game. When he gets the ball in space, there's a collective gasp from the crowd. Everyone knows what's coming next. A defender might think they have a yard on him, but in the blink of an eye, that advantage is gone. Mbappé has already passed them, bearing down on goal with terrifying purpose. This reputation isn't just based on a few isolated moments. It's something he delivers week in, week out, for his club, for his country. His speed is a constant threat that opposition managers must plan for. In today's game, speed is more than just an advantage. It's practically a necessity. The modern game is played at such a high tempo, teams press aggressively, teams launch rapid counterattacks. A player's ability to cover ground quickly is absolutely vital, with the ball and without the ball. For an attacker, pace lets you run in behind the defense, stretch the opposition, and turn half chances into clear-cut opportunities. A perfectly weighted through ball is useless if the forward can't get on the end of it. Players like Mbappé make those passes look 100 times better. They have the speed to chase them down. For defenders, speed is equally important. They need it to keep up with fast forwards, make recovery tackles, and close down attackers quickly. Speed lets defenders play a higher line, compressing the pitch. Without recovery pace, defenses sit deeper, inviting pressure. Speed also creates space for teammates. When Mbappé makes a run, he draws defenders towards him. So, let's get down to the specifics. Just how fast is KylianMbappé? Over the years, his speed has been clocked on numerous occasions, and the numbers are truly astonishing. His top recorded speed in a match situation is widely reported to be around 38 kilometers per hour. To put that into perspective, it's a speed that most people would struggle to reach on a bicycle in a city. When he hit this speed during a game for Paris Saint-Germain, he was moving at approximately 10.6 meters every single second. It's a mind-boggling figure for a footballer carrying out a sprint on a grass pitch during a competitive match. How does that stack up against other famously quick players? Adama Traoré, Gareth Bale, Kyle Walker. They have all been clocked in the 36 to 37 km per hour range. Mbappé's ability to hit that 38 km per hour mark puts him in a league of his own. For a simple comparison, imagine a 100-meter race. While Usain Bolt's world record average speed was about 37.5 kilometers per hour, his top speed during that race peaked at nearly 45 kilometers per hour. Mbappé isn't quite at that level, but he's not as far off as you might think, especially for a footballer. How are these incredible speeds even measured during a football match? Well, it's all down to some very clever technology. Most top leagues and competitions now use advanced player tracking systems. Multiple cameras are positioned around the stadium, and they monitor the exact position of every player on the pitch throughout the game. Often this is supplemented by GPS trackers. Players wear them in a special vest underneath their shirts. These devices collect huge amounts of data. Distance a player has covered, average speed, maximum sprint speed. Sophisticated software processes that data pinpointing the exact moment of peak velocity. Coaches and analysts get incredibly accurate metrics. For Mbappé, the stats consistently put him at the top of the speed charts. The data backs up the feeling, not just opinion. Official match stats let us say he reached around 38 kilometers per hour, hard evidence. What makes Mbappé so effective is his ability to reach that top speed incredibly quickly. Genetics, training, sprint technique, and explosive first strides all combine to make him so fast. Ultimately, Kylian Mbappe's speed is more than just a statistic. It's his ultimate weapon on the football pitch. It gives him a unique and decisive advantage that very few players in history have possessed. This pace allows him to play the game in a way that others simply can't. He can make runs that other forwards wouldn't even attempt, knowing he has the speed to get there. This forces defenses to constantly be on edge, second-guessing their positioning. Do they push up and risk the space behind, or do they drop deep and invite pressure? It's a tactical dilemma that he creates almost every time he plays. This advantage is magnified by his football intelligence. He isn't just a sprinter, he's a brilliant footballer who knows exactly when and where to use his speed. For football fans, watching a player like Mbappé is pure excitement. There's a raw, primal thrill in seeing an athlete move at such incredible speed. From his genetic gifts, refined technique, and intelligent application, every element works together to create the finished article. That blistering pace of 38 kilometers per hour isn't just a number, It's the signature of a generational talent who is already a legend of the game.